December urged to go solo to protect his career after Ant's car crash. The addict, 42, is worried his illustrious showbiz career is over as December prepares to move on. And his partner in crime, also 42, is said to be privately furious following Ant's drink-drive arrest and return to rehab. Ant stepped down from all his telly commitments on Monday after allegedly failing a roadside breathalyzer test following a smash. Last year, he spent time in rehab for addiction to booze and prescription painkillers following a knee injury. A source close to December revealed, he is hugely disappointed. December is trying to make sense of it all really. He is sad and worried about Ant, but he's furious he has compromised their careers like this. Source: he's trying to make sense of it all really. He is sad and worried about Ant, but he's furious he has compromised their careers like this. His wife Ollie is supporting him though, and the Saturday Night Takeaway team are all behind him. December's dilemma comes as fans are increasingly calling for him to cut his ties from Ant and go it alone as the troubled star continues to spiral out of control. Career One said, December needs to go it alone in order to save his career. He's done nothing wrong, he's not a captain, he shouldn't go down with the ship. Ant has stepped over the line, surely he would want December to remain successful as Declan Donnelly instead of Ant and December. Another added, no one is irreplaceable, and if December is so talented I'm sure he can go it alone. A third chimed in, surely it's only a matter of time before December decides enough is enough and chooses to go it alone. Or is their friendship worth more than his career? Time will tell. In 2010 the pair vowed to never split their TV talents. Writing in a joint autobiography, "Ooh, what a lovely pair," they said, "neither one of us would ever be on our own out there." And December continued in the book, "We made an agreement whatever happened, we'd be mates forever, and neither one of us would ever be on our own out there. If it all ended tomorrow, we'd still speak every day, we'd still see each other all the time, and we'd still be best mates." And that's something we're both very proud of. But pals of December are getting more vocal about the need to distance himself from Ant's troubles. Despite divorcing his partner of 11 years, Ant is said to be worried about hurting Lisa even more and turning to her for support. The makeup artist has remained the Geordie's biggest fan, cheering him on during his return to Saturday Night Takeaway after his last rehab stint. But her friend Piers Morgan said Lisa was having a tough time too as the burden of Ant's behaviour takes its toll. He added, "When it comes to sympathy here, sympathy for the family in the other car is paramount in this situation. Sympathy for December, whose own career is being massively damaged by this by default. Sympathy for Ant's wife Lisa, they're divorcing, she's been going through, she's a good friend of mine, a very tough time in the public eye." He added, "This is a hard time for a lot of people." Last night Ant and December were in the running for 2 gongs at the Royal Television Society Awards in London. and December's Saturday Night Takeaway was nominated for the Best Entertainment Program, which it won last year, while their show I'm a Celeb was up for the Entertainment Performance Award.